This is it. Our last day of our National Geographic Kids Frogs nonfiction text. We've learned a lot about frogs so far. I hope you're remembering to have your journal or a scrap paper out and you're writing down some facts that you learned, sharing them with your family at home, maybe making an organizer about all the facts you learned about frogs, and thinking about all the things we're learning as we read. Today's heading is Toads Are Frogs Too. And it says, what's the difference between toads and frogs? So we're going to have two circles, one that's all about a frog that I'll read first, and one that's all about toads. Toads are a type of frog. Frogs spend most of their lives around water. Toads spend more time on dry land. Their bodies are built for where they live. Frog. Some frogs are poisonous. Their skin is moist and smooth. They have teeth in their upper jaw. They have long, powerful jumping legs, and most frogs have webbed hind feet. So in the back legs, their feet are webbed, which means there's a little something connecting between their toes. And their eggs are laid in clusters or groups. And we have toad. Toads have no teeth. Their eyes do not bulge out from their body. And they have a poison gland is located behind each of their eyes. They have dry and bumpy skin. They have shorter hind legs that help them walk. And their eggs are laid in long chains. But a few toads give birth to live young. So here, I'll show you the frog first. So here's the frog. And then again, this is a really good nonfiction text feature. So here is the label that says that it's a frog. And then we have all of these little captions on here and showing you where it goes to. So this is the skin that's moist and smooth. This is that saying that some frogs are poisonous. There are teeth in their upper jaw. Here are their long, strong hind legs and their webbed feet. And then they lay their eggs in a cluster or a group. So it'd be like in one group. Then we have the toad, and the toad has no teeth, and these big things are their poison glands. Their skin is dry and bumpy. Their legs are not as long. They're shorter. They're not webbed, right? There's nothing in between their little toes, and they lay their eggs like in a line. So there's some things that are the same, but some that are different. And then it says, super frogs. And it makes it look like comic books or like book covers when you see it. So I'll let you look at it first and then I'll read them to you. Actually, I think I'll try to do it this way. So we've got two-faced faker. Looks like it has two heads. There's one here, and then this is supposed to look like a head too, and it says, a fake face fools enemies when this frog turns around. And it says two heads are better than one. So there, that kind of looks like eyes. So that's interesting. This says the high flyer. Whoosh. And here it says, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's a gliding leaf frog. Any frog can jump, but watch it glide. So this frog jumps and glides, or looks like it's sliding through the air too. This one here is called the screamer. I don't even know how to say that, so you can try it. And it says, loudmouth frog leaves enemies stunned. So it seems like it makes a noise that kind of scares its enemies. And here we have Mr. Invisible, and you can see he's camouflaged in with what's around him, and it says he's a master of disguise. Now you see him, now you don't. So that's a really cool way to teach us some more about frogs, right? It gave us something interesting to look at. The last page has the definitions of some of the words that they taught us. So croak is the deep hoarse noise that a frog makes, and this part of their jaw helps them make that sound. Gills, do you remember they're right here? The body parts on the sides of a fish or tadpole through which it breathes. We had habitat, which is the natural place where plants or animals live. And then poison is something that can kill or hurt living things, right? And then over here it says, Dear reader, did you read this whole book? Hooray! Do the happy frog dance to celebrate. First, hop, 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 croak, croak. Second, kick your right leg out. Third, kick your left leg out. Fourth, stick out your tongue and have a bite to eat. Fifth, hop, hop, splash. So I'll leave it there. You could pause here and you could try to do the dance. I hope you liked this choice. I liked that it was a nonfiction text and made to teach us something and give us a lot of facts about frogs. I hope that you learned something new and that you share it with someone. Maybe draw a picture of a frog or look up different types of frogs and try to see if you can find your favorite. You can make a compare and contrast about frogs and toads since we learned about it. There's a whole bunch of things you can do once you read a nonfiction text. But now it's time to pick a new book, and I hope you come back to see what it is. Have a good day. Bye.